In this video, I'm going to do an express unboxing, setup and explanation video on the Elinchrom Quadra to go 2-light system. So you know that I am a big fan of speed lights. They're so versatile, but there are times where they just don't have enough juice for you, or where putting 2 or 3 of them together to get enough light when you want it is not really practical. And I also use studio lights. Something like these guys from Elinchrom. These are a 400 watt second light. You can see they're reasonably big, but the main thing is they need mains power. This is much more powerful than these guys. 400 watt second compared to the Yongnuo 560s is around 2 to 3 times more powerful, but it's big, it's heavy, it needs power, but it does allow you to take bigger modifiers, and you only need 1 of these instead of 2 or 3 of these. The Quadra system though offers all of this power, but it's portable. Now, I appreciate this may not look portable, it's a big box, but let me show you what's in it. It comes with a hard case, which is fantastic for travel. So, big box, but it's got a lot inside. Pulling out the main box, you can see it comes in a hard case of its own. I don't know what they rate this one to in terms of what a beating it'll take or what, how much you can submerge it, but it feels like the business with padlock ports. It's got the air vent and double throw latches. Let's open it up. You notice it does have the lip around the edge here and along the seal here to prevent water coming in. And once you look inside, the parts of it are actually quite small. Let's get the manuals and stickers and everything out. There's a whole lot of padding in here, which is what you'd want because this bag is made to travel. So this is the main controller unit, looking top down on it. Here's where you screw in the 2 cables for the different lights, control your light powers. It comes with Skyport, so you can talk to it wirelessly from your camera. And this one will let you control the power of the flashes via USB or via an app, from your smartphone. So very cool. And then onto the bottom of that screws on a battery pack. Now these are not that heavy. I'll flash on screen how much the pack is, but you clip a battery on and then that gives you hundreds of shots. This pack actually comes with 2 of the batteries. So these are lithium ion batteries. Each one has 48 watt hours or 48,000 milliamp hours, whatever you would call it. High capacity, it comes with the charging stuff you need, plus a shoulder strap for this kit. But you'll see a lot of people actually put this into a backpack and then have the lights and the cables coming out of the backpack, so then the people can just hold the lights up by hand. These are the actual light heads. So taking a look, they come with their little protector on, just unclipping that nice and gently because we all know my reputation. And you can see the actual flash head there. Let's come in close on that on both of them. So you can see this is the actual flash head. Again, these are 400 watt seconds, so these give you the same power output as those big studio lights I showed you. But that little panel in the middle, that is the super new technology LED that you use as a modeling lamp. Much lower power consumption, but a huge throw out of power. And they don't get nearly as hot as the incandescent bulb. So then you don't have the big requirement for fans to keep them cool. These are really small and lightweight. Comparing it to my hand, or more to the point, let's compare it to the studio light that I showed you before. A hell of a lot bigger, and there's the old-fashioned bulb, which is still hot because I was using that as my continuous light source. And then here compared to a speed light. We're not talking a huge unit here. You've got the cables, but you don't have loads of AA batteries. You've got these big batteries to contend with. So it's just a whole different ball game in terms of the power output, and it takes your shooting to a different level. It is a big investment though. Charging is a breeze. You plug the standard figure 8 plug into the transformer. It is a fairly hefty old transformer, and then that plug plugs straight into the back of the battery pack. Leave it for a few hours and that one will be fully charged up, and that's indicated by the light here. You'll note this one comes with a sticker to cover the terminals, and it comes with 2 fuses. You want to make sure you put that in before you start using it. So once you've fused it up, charged it up, it's as simple as clicking the unit onto the battery, connecting a flash, Switching it on, connecting the other end of the cable to the flash head. And then you either set up your Sky port or you just use the supplied cabled connection, so then you can fire this bad boy off. And modeling lamp, fairly bloody intense. So I certainly acknowledge that it is a large investment. Comparing it to the little throwaway flashes, it's a lot more expensive, but you get a lot more for your money. It's also true that it has a different shape, sized adapter, so you'll need an adapter ring to be able to use the full-size modifiers on it, but there's a whole load of great modifiers available for this guy as well. I got mine from KL in Australia. If you're in Sydney or Melbourne or anywhere in Australia, check them out. Otherwise, these are kind of the go-to mobile set for professional photographers around the world. So the Quadra, I think, is going to be a real go-to system for me outdoors, especially shooting in summer when I want extra power. I know fashion photographers who travel with this as check-in luggage when they do overseas assignments, and that plus a few accessories is all you pretty much need. Now, make sure you're following me over at the Matt Granger, my main channel. You'll be seeing lots of behind-the-scenes shoots coming up over summer using this bad boy. Hope that's been helpful. I'll see you soon.